Hey, it's Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Today is Tuesday, August 7th, 2018, and I'm looking at today's trading. Today is actually day 4 of my combine if I take a trade. And of course, I've reset and all that happy horse shit that goes with it. But today's day 4, and I am currently with no trades on the session, and it's not because I don't want to have a trade. Wow, you know, I mean, you look at this 8 o'clock movement from here down to here, and you think, wow, that was pretty good. But the problem is, I didn't see any signal to get on the side of either or. Now we opened up today at 8 o'clock. Let me just go here at 8. Or the time zone that I look at, so 8 is 9 my time. I mean, I've come to the conclusion you've got to find a time that works for you. Now, 8 o'clock is, more times than not, that's the time that I'm looking at starting my trading. Now, obviously, hindsight is, well, if I'd known that we were going to go from here down to where we're trading now, I mean, yeah, I would have been short. The thing is that when I look back at the trading day itself, meaning I go back and look at midnight into this day, and what I'm looking for is a volume bar above 1,000 at minimum. Now I see a couple at 500 that are blue. So I see 5 right here that are close to 500 coming in at 507. So hey, maybe, you know, and then I see another one. I see another one. And then I see this right here. So the thing is this, if we would stretch back to the day prior, so here's 500, here's 1,000. So what I'm trying to do is limit my trading opportunities and entries as an overall, waiting for things that make sense in my head, where I believe the value of a market would be. Right here, high volume bar. This right here, we went up until the 8 o'clock mark, basically. And then all of a sudden we sold off. So at some point, maybe it was around here, would have been a good chance to get out of your long side of the market or whatever. But this bar itself has been used up. But what I see right now is a market that I don't have an idea which way it wants to run, other than, you know, I mean, I see this. I mean, if I'm up at 610, or was that 510? If I'm up at 6 my time, am I looking here? Maybe, maybe not. Am I looking here? Am I looking here? So we attempted the highs. It looks like we hit it once here, and then we hit it, you know, right at the oops, this is supposed to be at the 8 o'clock mark. And then we see our sell-off now, and this is just a minor sell-off at this point. I mean, is it? No, I think we're going lower at 26, but we're inside a range. We've moved roughly from, so let's call it 68 down to, what was that, 16? 68, 16. So 68 minus 16 52 tick range. So what I'm trying to get at is when I don't have a trading signal, I'm going to do my best to try to stay away from a market that hasn't shown. By the way, look, we've come down here to, and we never did go below that. This is the sell below line, by the way, yesterday, and this was the buy above line. We haven't shown any way, shape, or form which way this market wants to go. I mean, at this point at 8 o'clock, who's to say if we're looking right edge right here, who's to say that this market wouldn't have stopped right in this area? I mean, if you're in the know, obviously, if you're in the 0.5% that's in the know, then you can look at the accumulation of orders at a certain point because you got a seat on a board, and you can say, all right, well, there's more sell orders than there are buy orders at this point in time. I mean, the majority of us don't have that information. We don't have the money to be able to know that information. Regardless of what you think, you may or may not know. You don't have everything that a professional, honest to God, I got a seat on the exchange trader knows that you know. They know more. Doesn't make them a winning trader, by the way. Just means that they have more information and they can trade off of that. So we have to be looking at what are the footprints that the traders, both in the know and the ones that don't know anything, leave behind in the sand. So what we know as fact is right here at 7:36, this was the market. At 7:35, this was the market. At 8 o'clock, this is the market. And now at the time we're at right now at 8:53, 8:50, whatever it is, almost 9, an hour later, into trading, this is the market. But there's been no real good volume number, in my humble way of looking at it now, to let me know what side is showing its hand more than the other. Does that make sense? So what side is showing its hand right now? Neither side, they're both playing a game of chicken and bullshit at this point. The short side's playing a game of chicken and bullshit. Now the long side's playing their game of chicken and bullshit. So what side and volume, if you're patient enough, more times than not will announce what that side, who's got the better winning hand, right? Who's got that was the street or the fifth card that comes down the pike where you've got, you've got the win in the books, right? You're sitting down and you got what 99% shot of the only thing that this guy can get maybe is a 2 of spades that give them everything, and there's only one card of that 52 deck, right? 52 card pickup. There's only one card in that deck that can beat you. Maybe it's a 2 of spades, whatever that deck is, and they're down to, they need basically the savior to come in and flip the 2 of spades for them, right? Maybe that's what they need. So your odds of winning are a lot greater, is what I'm getting at, when, in my humble way of looking at it, when volume is showing itself up in your trading, in your so basically what I'm trying to say is volume, and more times than not announces either a change of direction or a continuation of direction. So it's a matter of how you interpret that data to put yourself on the right side of the market more times than not. That's what I tried to do. All right, I'm pausing until I see something now. All right, hey, Dave Knight here back. Looking at the market, looking at the short here, if this failure bar, this bar comes in at 10.05, and I'm liking the market at 69.01 and lower. And then on the long side, I like it at 16. So that's where we're bracketed it right now. Up 5. Three P target is 68 ticks today. And if we're looking at GAN, it's 70.17. So we come off of that by 10 ticks, it's 70.07. So that's my target for now. And this might end up being a failure bar. Still liking the short at 69.01. So upside pressure looking us to hit the $70 range if the market wants to go up. And if it doesn't want to go up, then I'm thinking the market's going to fall. Went to the high of 22 there. So this is the highest volume bar today, right here. 2005, and it's red. And it came in after this moved down, starting roughly about 9:39 or so. Market kept coming back, coming back, coming back. Eight o'clock mark above R1. 68.39 is a 1p move right now. Trying to remain patient. So I got a reversal at 69.02 right now. If we get down there, it's seems to be the point of decision today. I'm going ahead and protect 69.09 on the long. Don't like what I'm seeing here. If it can't go up, therefore it might be heading down. That's what I'm got now. This is what I believe. Gets down here below 69.09, I want to be short. We're going to take the short on. We're going to use this GAN that's setting up right now. And look at that red bar is failure bar. Red volume bar is failure. Short below line is anything underneath that 15 mark. That's from yesterday. When we get up here to that 39 mark or close to it, we'll take off our short side trade. Now to move closer, need to move above this area right here, getting up to 69.30 or so. This might be a market that'll move down quickly, and I want to catch it. Pause here until we hit one or the other. Alright, so we moved above, want to protect, and I want to stop my short. Either we want to run or we don't. If we don't want to run, then I'll get out, call it a day. 68.39 is, what did I just say? 60. I'm sorry, I had 69.16 entry point. 69.39 is a 1P target. We'll go ahead and lock out 3 right now. Long day to get in one trade. But I feel, you know, it's the way I'm trying to handle it now is to wait. Try to be more patient. Oh God, and it's hard to be sitting with your twiddling your thumbs. Yesterday I missed the move. We'll go back and look at yesterday. I didn't look at volume, see if there's anything that would told me that I needed to be doing something. There was a move after we breached 69.92. The market sold off a little bit. It wasn't a free fall, but it did sell off. It started hourly. We made our I'll just pull over the hourly charts quickly. We made our high on Monday at 10 a.m. and then we came off of that down to when that ends up being the lows down here. Today we see that we come up through here and now we're in, which way we head? I don't know. Your extension, if we look at that extension again on the hourly chart, $61.8 puts us above, firmly above 70 a barrel. Looks like we're hunting for the 38.2% though at 70.07. That's what I'm looking for. So if it wants to run, we're in good position for it. Pausing here, let's see what gets hit first, 19 or 1P. Okay, I moved to 18 there. We went down as low as 19. I just in case the prairie dog happens here, moving 1 tick, we'll just take 2. Looking for a shot out of a rocket's what I want to see. Either it wants to go up or it doesn't. If it doesn't want to go up, then I have no idea where it wants to go, but you know, this is the way I'm handling it. We're trading above 1P. I'm long, and we got a little bit of a gain. Maybe we end up break even if it shoots through this mark, but still, it's better than taking a big hit. You don't like to see the market slow down when you're in a trade. You want it to go your way quickly. That's most of my wins come that way. The market moves fast my way. To keep me from over trading today and to stop the insanity, if I do get hit, I'll stop the video content, obviously, and we'll look back at yesterday's fallout and see if there was any indication that we could have got involved in, kind of for my own self. If we get above the 1p mark, I'll look back and see. And then I'll cut the video. Now this all could be just a big old GAN signal that sends the market down too. We're inside that zone of control here. We might just shoot through 18 and make new lows. We haven't seen the power to move up yet, so there's probably some more business to be done somewhere. And it could be the business just be done around the pivot point, and I don't want to be involved in a market that I don't know what it wants to do. I'm looking back at this volume bar, this highest volume bar, therefore the market, until proven otherwise, would like to go up. That's a good way of putting it. Would like to go up. Alright, now I'm going to protect the 19 mark. Yeah, but we've seen this happen too, right? It comes down, knocks us out, and then takes off its merry way. Well, I got to be able to be big enough to accept that fact. Yeah, we'll just take 20. Go 2 ticks under 20. It'd be 18. You have no real blue volume on the sell side to make me think that the move is over. It might dipsy-do though. It might come down here and then head up. Might finish this triangle down here and then go up. Took my best shot at the market, in my humble opinion. We say Heinz 57 right now. Anticipation. Will it shoot up or will it shoot down? Probably has to go. It's probably going to have to come down to go back up though. And we're going to get caught in the wish-wash. It's trying. Alright, now that's good enough for me to be at 19 now. We'll officially be at 19. Don't want to see it come back now. Either it wants to run or not. Honestly, we could protect 20 now. We really don't want to see 20, 21. So let's go ahead and lock in 5 and then hope for the best. So I wrote in my journal today, first and only trade came, first and only trade, I went long at 69.16 at 10:28 a.m. CST. Can the market take out 70 a barrel or not? This is what traders are considering, in my humble opinion, at this moment. Okay, so I got knocked out. +5. Market went back to 18. And we're inside that zone of control still. Be interesting to see how this market finishes off today, but I'm going to stand aside. The market didn't take off when I was in it, and it could take off now. You know, I'm tired of second guessing myself and then trying to get into something over and over again. It's the definition of insanity, pretty much, to do the same thing over and over again and then see yourself get hit anyway. So I said that we'd look back at yesterday. The market around 10 a.m. popped its high. Went to 69.92. That was actually a mark from, we were here previously. We pull over the dailies. July 30th or so, we were up in this area again. There was a high of 6992 on July 26th, and then we went to our highs in July 30th, and now we hit 6992 again. And it just makes you wonder why you can't catch something sometimes, and you get too close to the market or what. But we stretch these out here, then we can see where the market was. So we're inside a trading range in a congestion area, and we're wondering if this market can reach back up to 70 or higher. Now it's boogieing. Can't tell you how many times that's happened to me. More times than I care to admit to. But honestly, we could have easily, right here, when it came down this last time, there was 1, 2, 3. That could have been the 4th time. We could have knocked out a lot lower. So when in doubt, get out. I did the best I could with the information that was presented in front of me. It's just a small win. It's not the way I wanted to trade today. Obviously I want bigger wins than 5 ticks. But also recognize that we're trading inside what ends up being a zone of control. Honestly, in my humble opinion, the market could just as easily complete the triangle as go up from here, meaning that it can come all the way back into this area before it decides to move again. So take the wins when they're on the table, hope for the best. We were in at 10:28, and then I got out at 11 o'clock, it looks like 11:01. No, 11 o'clock, just about on the dot at 11. So 30 minutes in a trade, we pull out 5 ticks. Am I okay with that? Well, I gotta be. So I'll give myself an A for trading today. And for my discipline side, I give myself an A. I don't think I could have traded any better than what I did today. That's going to do it for me. That's it for the day. We'll see tomorrow's inventory. Maybe we'll get a nice win tomorrow. Dave and I here from 123 Day Trade. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. I also put up a video on free speech versus hate speech. Feel free to comment on that. I know it's not in the realm of trading, but it does affect most of us that are living and breathing. I think it's an important concept. I mean, I think, you know, it's really Big Brother at this point, right? How much do they need to control of our life, and what we can and can't say? It's kind of frustrating, but you know, to think that why can't adults be adults? In other words, you know, put the childish stuff away and get over it. Trump won. 2 years later almost, right? And we're still fighting over the same stupid stuff. Left wing can't accept that Trump won, and the right wing is just the alt right and the alt left. They're both as crazy as two crazy people putting in. Maybe that's what they need to do. We need to have an ultimate cage fight. Give them both some swords and let them go at it. All right. Talk to you later. Bye now.